Hello America, this is Adam Anchors for Super Duper News Hour, August 8th, 1969. Now in full color. This just in, we have received reports of a tropical wave off the coast of Africa, developing into a depression en route to the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico. Not much to note. And that's the weather. Moving on to more interesting subjects. Breaking news, Super Duper New Hour, August 17th, 1969. Precisely as I, Adam Anchors, predicted, Tropical Storm Camille has rapidly developed into a Category 5 hurricane as of yesterday. More than 150,000 people have been asked to evacuate. Projections of its path were varied, but it's expected to make landfall in the mainland of the United States tonight in Mississippi. Now to our weather reporter on the scene, Adam Porter. Thanks, Adam. I don't know why the news station sent me out here. A Category 5 hurricane is pretty dangerous. We don't even know the current wind speeds of the storm because all of the wind measuring instruments in the landfall area have all been destroyed. I'll have to get back to you on that. The whole southeast is getting hit pretty hard. Parts of the Gulf of Mexico are experiencing tides as high as 24 feet. Wow, I'm glad I live out west. Now over to our weather science man. What can you tell us about this hurricane?
Actually, it's a tropical cyclone because it originated off the coast of Africa.
I'm sure that distinction is lost on the kind of people who chose to watch this news channel.
Fair point. I should at least explain what a hurricane is for our viewers. A hurricane is a weather system of clouds and thunderstorms that forms over tropical and subtropical waters. Warm water evaporates, sparking thunderstorms which generate heat and move air upward and outward. A low pressure system develops on the ocean's surface. Then warm air condenses and spirals towards the center to fill the low pressure area, generating a large spinning storm with extremely strong winds. Using my new weather projection method, I predict that the hurricane will travel north, reaching as far as Appalachia, then decay into a tropical storm and move east towards the Atlantic. Everyone in the storm's path should be fine though, as long as they do this one specific...
Wow, I'm bored. Let's check back in with Adam Porter on the ground. That concludes the Super Duper News Hour weather segment. Onto the contentious presidential race. Will either of the candidates have the courage to declare war on the weather? We are sad to announce the tragic loss of Adam Porter, who became one of the 256 people who died across several states during this disaster. I suppose the maximum sustained speed of 190 miles per hour was just too much for him. Let's have a moment of silence. Anyhow, the hurricane caused fallen trees, collapsed power lines, destruction of many crops in Mississippi and Alabama, many flattened and destroyed buildings and homes, and flooded roads, totaling around $1.4 billion in damage. Most property damage was actually caused by high water, with tides reaching as high as 10 feet above astronomical tide. Surprisingly, most deaths occurred in Virginia due to flash floods. To help the affected area, state and federal authorities, contractors, and other responders are clearing up roads and restoring communications. And some schools are even distributing food, clothes, and furniture for people that need it after the hurricane. Even if this situation is worse than our viewership numbers, I'm sure that we will remember and rebuild what we have lost.